We are live. Welcome back. Okay, sorry I'm a little late. I'm not completely ready yet, but that's okay. So let's get a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear and see me okay. I got a little bit of a sore throat. We're going to power through because we didn't go live last week for Easter, and I'm going to give you all a 3-hour show at least today. We have a lot to unpack. I have a lot to go over. My vibes are very high. I can't wait to connect with you guys. So the question is, let me check the chat. Thank you, Nikki, Sassy. Appreciate it very, very, very much. Okay, so let me gather my thoughts. We'll talk about our topics, 3 featured channels. We're going to go over this setup. The audio probably doesn't sound great because the stuff that we've ordered has not gotten here. The soundboards I have aren't going to work. So we have to invest a little bit of time and energy to make sure it's complete all the way. But that will be coming shortly. So let me set up. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are doing well. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Hit the thumbs up on the way in, and we'll get right to it, okay? We're doing 2 giveaways tonight. I want to go over some stuff. There's just a lot to unpack. I'm super excited to end my week with you guys and start a new week. Now, the first question is, can you guys hear me, even though my voice is, I see a lot of thumbs up, so I think we're good. I'll get in the chat and give shout outs in 1 minute. Let's set up everything here. Okay, now, I got a couple shout outs to give. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot. So we moved this week, and I've already been unpacking stuff, and now there's a lot to unpack with the gig economy, myself, you guys, what's coming up, topics tonight. There's a lot going on. Okay, so let's get this set up here for you guys. We will be taking some calls tonight. Hold on. I'm a little behind, as you can see. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think we're set. Boom. Okay, there we go. Everybody, hello. Now, I want to talk about a few things, and I'm going to dive right into the chat. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up on the way in. Now, first thing, we will be doing our giveaway for our channel members, okay? We'll be doing that probably about 10 o'clock. $100 giveaway. We do it for all the channel members exclusively. All the names have been entered into a particular little wheel, as you see here, the wheel of whatever. And then I will click on that. Somebody wins. And we'll be doing another $25 giveaway in the live chat for anybody that's in the live chat. We'll be doing that probably, I don't know, maybe after or before the channel member, probably after. So we got that going on. We got topics tonight. But first, let me give a few shout outs, okay? First, Hannibal is Hungry just made a really good video about the NYC legislation that passed and went into effect on Friday. You guys know me. I made a video on it, and I tend to be extremely opinionated and very ranty. The reason I like Hannibal and the reason I consider him a dear friend is he looks at things very analytically, maybe unemotionally, and really dissects it. Plus, he's in NYC. Go check out his video, his response to that. He brought, I think that came out about an hour ago. Go check that out. It's much better than mine. Mine, I tend to imagine things and think, hey, I challenge you guys to say, hey, what does this really mean? It doesn't mean that it's truth. It's my opinion. And he's coming from a place of, hey, I'm going to break it down, some facts and things like that. So anyways, the setup. So we're not done in here yet, but I want to show you guys a couple of things that we're going to add. We're going to add a new mic and a stand. Mic's going to come down. Some soundboards are going to, soundproofing the room is going to happen. A little additional lighting. I did get some bulbs. I'm going to go over just a few things with you guys. There's some different color bulbs here. So I do have some different lighting, as you might be seeing here, this backdrop. And I'm going to get a few more. So there'll be different color lighting coming in. See how that just got a little brighter? We have our Kobe shrine over here. He's always looking down on us. For any of the trash can orders, we say Kobe, boom, basketball right here. Forgot to light my candle. We have a little candle, set the ambiance. We have our owl. We got a little greenery here, okay? We have my man, Michael Jordan. I'm from Chicago, big basketball fan, so he's looking over us as well. We got our Bet On You sign my girlfriend made. I actually just picked this up today. This is canvas as well on spray paint on canvas. And then we have this guy here, which I hope you guys can read it. I think if I'm looking at it, you probably can. So with the camera that we get, we'll have different angles, and I'll be able to zoom in at some point. So this basically has the number to call in, the 2 featured channels for tonight. The third one I'll say in a minute. And then it has the Cash App at the bottom for any donations if you want to, because we do have a gig conference coming up. That's totally up to y'all. So I won't talk about that anymore. Now, topics for tonight. First topic. Should a gig driver on any platform ever take a $3 order? There's a poll up. Please have your voice be heard. I'm looking for different opinion on that than what I have. I say we should never, under any circumstances. Now, I will take some phone calls from people at this number, and I'll put the number in the chat. You guys are more than welcome to put it as well as to why maybe you think that's okay and why you do it. Second topic, the NYC new legislation law that forced DoorDash's hand to show full tip transparency and also allows New York City drivers to set distance parameters, which I think is fantastic. What are your thoughts on that? And if you're an NYC driver, I'd love to hear from you. Call in later. Or you can text in and we take phone calls. Third topic is, what are you expecting to happen this summer for the gig economy? Summer slowdown is usually typical. Are you feeling that that's what your market's going to be? We can talk about that as well. Also, gig conference is set. I know I'm regurgitating a lot of information. July 30th, St. Louis, Missouri. July 30th is a Saturday. 2 p.m. The destination, the city's been picked every year when we do this, and I will be hosting this every year. Okay, for the foreseeable future, it will be a different city. I'm doing it at my home turf the inaugural year because it just seems right. Can control things better. RSVP me at Mr.BetonYou81@gmail.com. We've already gotten about 60 RSVPs. That's an amazing amount of RSVPs, and I think in 3 or 4 days. You guys are fantastic. I think this event's going to be it's going to be great, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a free event for all, giveaways, games, live entertainment, food. I plan on making this as big as we can, and each year we'll get bigger. This is a way for us to connect as a YouTube community in a very unique way and share some stories and vibes and all that good stuff. So, okay, let's get into the live chat. One more thing, the 3 channels. So the first channel I had, and I'm going to pull it up here in a second. The first one I want to go over isn't on the board, but it's a good one just for me. I like to keep my motivations high. Law of Attraction Coaching. If you type that in, if anybody, feel free to put the link in if you can. It'll be in the description notes later. Law of Attraction Coaching. It's a big channel. It just has motivational videos and about the law of attraction. If you know what about the law of attraction, that's not a surprise to you. But for those of you that don't know, that could be something new. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Okay, a little bit better. Second channel, as you see right here, Diante Go Crazy. This is a new channel I ran into just today. Diante Go Crazy. And the third channel is Jean Jimenez. This is for all my Spanish language speaking people. His channel is about multiple gig apps, different gig apps, how he hustles, and it's in Spanish. So Jean Jimenez, Diante Go Crazy, Diante Go Crazy, and Law of Attraction Coaching. Those are the 3 featured channels for this week. Let me get some hot tea going, and let's get this day started. Shout outs are next. Well, that's hot. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into, make sure you answer the poll and hit the thumbs up on the way in. Quentin, Brooks, Angelique. I can't go all the way to the top, so. We got Abigail, Yogi, what up, Eugene, Mark, Jorge, what up, brother? Thanks for being a member. WD, Candace, Papa Bear, D, Mike N, what up? Terminal G, Jason Dodd, Candace T, Dash Master, Leah McBride. We got Jeremy in the house. We got Mel C, Naziria Sullivan, Odeka, Quentin, Nova Dasher, what up, brother? D, Candace, Pull My Gig. We're still in the winter slowdown. Yeah, I hear you. Slavic, what up? Marcus, what up? Angelique Rose, LC in Florida. We got the Driven Dad. What up, Tony? Quentin, Jason, let's see. Picky Pink, D. Decker, Raider, C. Kelly, Earl, Donald, Terminal. All right, trying to catch up. Mary Davison, Bianca, Stable, Pedro. What are your thoughts on Jason Kidd's game? I don't know. We can't talk basketball yet. Maybe at the end of the night. Let's go ahead and get into Nikki, D, J, Jim, Eric, Gina, Chamberlain. What's up, Gina? We just bought a house, Gina. I hope you and your family are well. It's been a crazy year for me, but I'm so happy to see you in here. Thank you, Dark Road Run. Not necessary, but appreciate it, brother. Dark Road Run has a channel as well. Go check him out. his lighting, I need to talk to you because your lighting and your equipment, I need to pick your brain because I will be, and I am upscaling. So here's to KidCon22. Pedro is a real driver support. What up, man? Appreciate that, man. Love it. Love it. I hope you're well, brother. Paul, Candace, Maria, LC Force, Henry, Django's Hangout, Kim, clean setup. Only next thing you can improve is camera quality. Absolutely. So really the next thing will be I won't be having to stream from the laptop. I actually have a different camera, audio. That's all coming, guys. Rico Dash. All right, so give out some shout outs. Now, what do you guys think about the topics tonight? Have your voice be heard by entering the quick poll. Should a driver ever take a $3 offer? Why or why not? We'll take some text in at this number here if you want to have your voice heard, and I will make some phone calls, and we'll do the live call, and then we'll do the $100 giveaway for channel members soon, and then we'll do the $25 giveaway for the live chat. So I'm going to go ahead and put the number in, and you guys can text. And hit the thumbs up for your boy for doing this live with half a voice. Appreciate you guys for being here. I missed you guys last week. Last week was Easter. We were 2 days into moving, and it just, you know what? The live didn't feel right. And if I ain't got the energy, I ain't gonna half-ass it. You know what I mean? So that's why last week it was just like, nah, we can't do it. We can't do it. Second topic. What do you think about the new NYC legislation that got passed and that isn't effective right now? Now, I will say this. Some people that are in NYC, it looks like it's not the whole state. It's New York City, I'm assuming, because some people are sending me emails, and I've seen comment section on my videos and others that they don't see that. That's not what they're seeing. They don't have full transparency yet. So that's interesting. And then third topic, what are you guys expecting this summer? More summer slowdown like the last few years, or is it going to be better? Okay, so thank you, Candace. Appreciate you. All right, let's read some comments real quick before we go ahead and text in. Text in line 314-526-6232, and we'll take some calls before we do our giveaways. I think in some areas this is required legislation for honest day's work. I don't disagree with that. Or if it's the same apartment complex, okay. What are we texting? We're talking about the 3 topics tonight. Look at the description in the channel notes. TN, I see you. How do we know if our spot is reserved for the event? Do you send a confirmation email? Abigail, great question. Now, all I'm trying to do is send an email to RSVP so I can get an active head count as this event builds. You know, we've got 3 months, guys, over 3 months. We basically have about 13 weeks, exactly 13 weeks. So I want to get a head count so we can plan. I can plan for food and entertainment and things. And if it's a pavilion outside and I do a barbecue style with a tent and things like that, and I got a lot of great parks here. I know that if there's 20 people coming or 100 or 200, I can plan. If it's going to be a lot of people, we might have to do hotel/conference room that I rent out. So the RSVP basically gets me get a head count, and then I will continue to communicate with you guys every few weeks as I get those emails about new information. That's the only reason. The RSVP isn't necessarily where I'm not putting a cap on this event. If 1,000 people show up, which is not going to happen, but that's great. I'll plan for 1,000. So it's not like you have to hold a spot. It's just a head count. Okay, let's see. Okay, LC4 says expecting a fabulous summer, melted ice cream. I don't want it in my area, says Terminal 3. He's talking about I'm assuming you're talking about the legislation. So this is interesting. Crypto Nomad says, I'm surprised people are even ordering at all with how bad inflation is. Yeah, I think people that are used to ordering off these apps or eating out, they usually don't change their money habits, right? So some people that might change their money habits are people that are already really good with their money. I think a large base of consumers that use these apps might not have the financial skills to think about that, and they continue to order. That's my opinion based on things I've seen and based on my market. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Slavic. WD, no legislation, figure it out. Yeah, I think some legislation is good. Some legislation is needed to protect worker rights for safety reasons, to make sure people aren't being taken advantage of. But I think in the food delivery game and the indie gig economy overall, I don't think we really need it. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. It's one man's opinion. Is there a dot in Pedro's email? Yes. Mr.BetonYou81@gmail.com. Okay. The Driven Dad says, expect to work hard in the summer. Legislators have shady motives and no $3 unless it's 3:50 a.m. and you need one trip to wrap up a quest bonus that runs out at 4 a.m. Driven Dad, I got that. I understand that. Especially somebody with Uber, right? Because I don't see a DoorDash challenge in over a year. You might have that, do 10 trips, ends at 4 a.m. You're on your ninth one, and you just need to get that 10 because that $3 order could be 50, 60, $100 or whatever, right? Depending. So that's different. But in normal circumstances, without a quest or anything like that, a $3 order should never be taken. But you bring up an excellent point because I think that falls into that minority for me. Rachel says, not sure what to expect in the summer. My market picks up when Dashers quit and slows down and gets oversaturated again. Hard to tell what summer will be. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Thumbs up on video, please. Thank you, Joe. All right, so gig will be better this summer. Gas price will help this. Mary, and I could see that. And I said that a couple months ago when the gas was an issue for a lot of us and probably still is for many of us. My gas has kind of gone back down a little bit. But when gas prices, if they go back up or when gas is up and when it's high, some people tend not to travel. So they might stay home instead of going and driving to Florida, driving to Colorado, wherever, Texas, see family. They might say, hey, let's just stay home. But they still got a little bit of money and maybe they're still going to order out and do things like that, right? All right. So let's go ahead and check. What up, Christine? All right, let's go ahead and check the text line, see what we got in. Hit that thumbs up. We got giveaways going out tonight for channel members and a $25 giveaway in the live chat coming soon. Plus, we will also be doing a live order on Uber Eats or DoorDash as well. Let me go ahead and looks like Michael Jordan's cut off a little. I think I cut him off. I need my boys to be seen a little bit here. All right, you guys can still see that. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and check Frugal D. What up, what up, what up? Appreciate you guys coming back and vibing with me. 217 people in here already. It's fantastic. Extremely humbling. Appreciate you guys. So let's check the text line and see who wants to talk and get on the live. Hi, this is John Henry from Albany, Georgia. No, a driver should not take $3 orders. Okay, let's see. Jim Retro in the house. Hey, Pedro, I'm the guy that deactivated. Oh, so I know somebody got the okay. I don't want to keep that on topic tonight, but I would love to talk to you next week. If you can hit my email, let's set something up, okay? Let's see. We got Nova Dasher. Let's read this one. It's never worth it to take a $3 order, mainly because you will lose money while doing it. Might as well pay DoorDash, LOL. I think the NYC law is interesting. I think the miles parameter might be the most beneficial thing on it. I agree with that. Seeing the full payout is nice, but I'm sure DoorDash will do something to tweak it or get around it. I agree with that as well, Nova. I think summer will be a slower, like always, but I also think there's going to be less drivers on the road. I think you speak a lot of truth there, I think. And it's very market specific, right, Nova? You know that because you do it just as well as I do. But I think with the $3, it is different. A $3 order on DoorDash to me is different than a $3 order on Uber for some of the reasons Tony the Driven Dad said. You have a lot of these quests and surges and bonuses and things on Uber. I don't see that as much on DoorDash, right? So I do think on Uber Eats, those lower orders are different. Plus, customers can tip after delivery. It's extremely rare. Let me repeat that. It's extremely rare for a customer to put a tip in after they've eaten their food. It just is. They have to actually go into the app, right, and do it, and But if you give really great service, it's possible. But I think it is unlikely. And we're talking in most situations here, right? Okay. Donald from New Mexico. I always do $3 orders, even though a lot of them I don't get tips on a lot of the time. I do is when young kids get home from school, so mom and dad at home, so they're getting a little grub. I start about 11, work till 2, take a break, go back in about 4 to 7. I'm pulling in almost 100 a day. 100 a day to work. How many hours? Interesting, Donald. Okay. I take $3 if it's a mile or less, but no McDonald's, Popeyes, or Wendy's. Let me see if this person wants to chat. I don't have their number saved. Let me see if they want to talk. Okay, let's pause for a second. So yeah, on Uber Eats you can get an additional tip, but I think it's extremely rare. I did 2 or 3 orders in 2 weeks ago and gave great service to those customers. Didn't get a tip. And I want to remind you guys of another thing. DoorDash isn't the only company that hides tips. Uber Eats hides tips. And when they tell you a customer tipped you more or they up the tip, most of the time that's not true. The tip was already there. Okay. So I think a lot of drivers thinking, oh, I dropped that food off at that right spot on the porch and they gave me more money. That's not the case. It was there the whole time. And I've proven that hundreds of times on this channel. Knowledge is power. Okay. So let's see if that person's ready to chat. All right. I once got an extra tip on Dash afterward. Brandon, North Carolina. Cool. I've also gotten that, Brandon, one time. Okay, so let's go ahead and give Brandon a phone call. We'll do our first phone call. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get this show started, guys. Let me know in the chat if the audio is okay as well, if you guys can hear him.
Hello.
Hello, is this Brandon?
Yo, what's up, man?
Good, man. How are you, Brandon?
Glorious as always. What's up, man?
Fabulous. So talk to me about the, you said that you do take some $3 orders if the mileage is low. So let's chat about that.
Yeah, man. So my thing is, my brother put me on probably in January. So I started dashing since then. And, got a little algorithm that we kind of use. So we try to not go over so many miles. So for me, my thing is, I try to get more than $1 a mile where I'm going. So if I get a $3 one from the restaurant, because if I know the streets, a lot of times it's not even a mile from the restaurant, depending on where I am. So I literally didn't know I had a mile for like $4, and the person lives across the street from the restaurant.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
One of those. So I literally walk like not even half a block. So sometimes like I don't even go to the car. I just walk up, drop it off, and I've got some for $3 right there. I even got some for $9 like that. So
yeah. No, I get some of those. I like to do. I'll do do you do DoorDash and Uber Eats, or what platforms do you work?
I do both. I do Dash and Uber. But the thing is, I realized with Uber, I might get like 20 runs, and they might be all terrible, and I might get one really great one. So my thing is, I'll get more dashes that I'll do. But the thing that's so crazy about it is, if I can do 15 dashes and like 5 Ubers, the Uber pay almost will kind of catch up with the dash, which is like really crazy because, you get that extra tip a lot of times. I even once got an extra tip on dash, and I didn't even know they could do that. But because the run was supposed to have been like $18 for a double drop off for like 3 miles, it ended up being like 21.
Yeah.
The guy gave me extra money, and they sent me a text saying that you got extra money from a client. I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, I've had that happen actually twice now that you're reminding me. So one was on a Five Guys order about, 9-10 months ago, and it came in like a day or two later. And the way, from what I understand, I've never done it personally myself when I order DoorDash, but the customer can actually call in to support and up the tip that way. So I think it's very rare, but it definitely does happen. And the other time I had it was on Walmart, because Walmart will allow customers to tip afterwards sometimes. And, they get like a notification, or I think they have up to like 30 days or something like that. So it's happened to me twice. It's really rare, but I just treat that as kind of like a bonus. It was kind of like extra money for me,
Well, yeah, see, but I didn't even know you could do it with Dash. So I thought once it was like processed, it was processed. Because I had a guy, they forgot something on his order, and it was around the corner. I just went back and got it for him.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I don't have any cash. He was like, can I put it on the app? And I was like, I didn't know, so I just told him no. But after I found out about this issue, shipping. I was like, man, I wish I'd have known that. I'd have told him. You might have gave me like 15, 20 bucks.
Yeah, for sure. So do you ever have, Brandon, do you ever have some hours in your market? What market are you in? I forgot to ask you.
I'm in North Carolina, man, so I'm in the Raleigh-Durham area.
Got it. Is that a pretty busy market? How do you feel over there?
Man, I can go, I normally do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So I'll go probably from like 4:30 to about 8:30 at the latest on Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Friday, I'll hit it from like 4:30 to about 10. And for me, I can easily get, I normally try to get between 50 to 70 on those like Tuesday, Wednesdays, but some of them I'm getting like 90, 100. And Fridays, I always get over 100 on Fridays.
Yeah. So you're working 4-hour shifts, it sounds like.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, okay. Do you ever sometimes feel like, do you ever have an hour where a lot of the orders you're seeing are $3 or $4, but maybe they're only going like, 0.5 or 1 mile? Like, do you get those often, or is that just you sprinkle them in just every once in a while?
Nah, you ain't getting a lot of $3 per mile or a half. Those crazy ones, like I don't take McDonald's. I don't do McDonald's or Popeyes.
Yeah.
I real talk. Like you ask my brother. Like my brother does it. He ain't he's on the catering runs, and I just can't wait to get one of those because he's killing that. But
yeah.
McDonald's, Popeyes, none of them, man. Like because they'll try to give me a lot of like $3 for like 4 or 5 miles, or they try to be sneaky and they'll shoot them the double runs. You kind of got to look because you'll see something be like $8, and then when you hit the first one, it's like $2, and he's like, yeah, that's why they get a double run because nobody's gonna take that $2.
Right. Exactly. Do you notice that with DoorDash or both DoorDash and Uber, when they stack them, they actually pay you less than base pay per each. So like you just said, you'll have like a McDonald's or a Popeye, maybe you've been sitting for a while, and they'll stack it. It'll show $8 for, let's say, 2-3 miles. It looks pretty good, right? Because it's only only 2 miles, but it's 2 orders. One order's paying you $6, one order's paying you $2, and that $2 order is like crazy. Like it's such a low amount to me. I don't know.
Well, yeah, like you already know what it is. The base pay is so crazy how it fluctuates. Like in my area, I've seen it as low as $2, and I've seen it as high as $6. And the crazy thing about it is, from doing this for a long time, I'm over 400 runs on DoorDash, and probably over like 130 to 140 on Uber since January. And I can really kind of see what it's going to be like. Uber will give you a lot of double deliveries more than DoorDash will, because I think they just have a harder time getting the drivers to go. But like I said, I just kind of see it and I kind of know what's going on. And some of them I just like, nah, I ain't messing with that one. I already know what it is. Or like certain parts of town, like I got caught up the other day, the local college, because you heard the dude like basketball coach State.
Yeah, oh yeah, he retired. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I live in that shit.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm a big basketball fan, so yeah, I know North Carolina, Duke, all that, man. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm a Carolina fan, so we ain't representing that. But anyway, but the thing is, I had an order, and they had all the entrances to the campus locked off, and I couldn't get to the dude. So called him, and I tried to go that way, and everything was just blocked off. So for that day, I took nothing that was going over that area for the rest of the day.
Sure.
Because I already know what the problem's going to be. I'm going to get caught up and wasting time and stuff trying to drive in circles. I drive every supposed to be a mile turned into 3 because I got to loop around the campus and stuff like that, man. So
yeah,
those are some things. So when you were driving, you kind of realize and know, like, okay, what's going on this side of town?
Yep.
Even on my orders, like there's certain parts of the city I don't go to because I know the chips ain't gonna be good. I know the orders ain't good, and I know it's not a good side of town. So
yeah. I
don't take nothing going over there, but they actually try to send me that way if I'm close, to that kind of like that line, I guess they call. But man, I don't do it.
I hear it. So let me ask you, Brandon, I want to ask you one more outro question. So when you take a $3 order going a mile, do you ever sometimes think maybe you're missing out on the order that could be better if you wouldn't have taken it? Or do you just say, I'm going to take it because it makes sense for me?
I look at it like this. I'll take that one because I'm not going far. If I know it's a restaurant, I know they moves pretty good. I'm going to get that money because at the end of the day, I'm still going to get mine. I'm not caught up in being stuck in it because at the end of the day, you can think about it like this. You might wait 15, 20 minutes to take a decent order that you do want. I take the 3. Once I get done with 3, I might get another better order right top of next. So I'm still making the money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. But if I know I'm going to get this for a mile and half of the mile is to the restaurant and the other half of the mile is to the customer, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not going to take me 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not going to take me 20 minutes. I'm literally done in like less than 5.
Yeah. I hear you. Hey, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you chopping it up with me on this because, I don't like taking the $3. I don't do them. I'm against it. But I appreciate what you're saying. And if it's working for you, I can respect that, my friend.
Oh, yeah, man. No doubt. At the end of the day, I tell people a lot of times, like I was trying to school some people the other day. They were just trying to take in some crazy ones. And I was just like, look, you waiting over here for 30 minutes and then you got to go somewhere you're not going to make no money. I'm like, that's not a move for me. So I think we all got our little tactics and ways how to go about it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, drive how you want to drive. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for sure. You're speaking some good truth there, my friend. I appreciate it, Brandon. Have a good rest of your Sunday, man.
You too, bro.
All right. Thank you. All right. So good conversation, people that have differences can talk about the differences. I can't take a $3 order. Brandon won't change my mind, but if it works for him, it works for him. I just can't. At least in my market, I feel like I'm missing out because I know it's so busy usually, right? So that's, in a slower area, I think he's North Carolina. He's probably a little bit slower than St. Louis, I would imagine. But I could be wrong. All right. So I think you guys were saying there was a little bit of feedback on that call, right? So I need to keep the phone further away, but put in the chat did the call sound bad? Because if it sounded bad, I don't want to continue to take the phone calls if our office isn't set up all the way, if that makes sense. So drop a comment and let me know. You should move your phone away from the mic. It gives a lot of static. Okay, yeah, I moved it, but maybe I need to move it further. I don't know. This won't be a problem for long. Don't worry. We have things ordered. It wasn't that bad. It sounded good to me. Okay, we'll see. It sounded good to me. Okay, so we are at 9:34. So I'm going to, for everybody that's new that's coming in here, we're doing a giveaway for channel members, and we'll do another $25 giveaway. So it's a $100 giveaway for channel members only. I have a little wheel. I'll click on it, show you guys, pick a name, and then that'll be paid out tonight. And we'll do a $25 giveaway for anybody that's in the live chat. So we'll do the channel members giveaway in about 25 minutes. I'd like to take one or two more calls, talk about some things, and then we'll do the $25 live chat after that at some point. And then we're going to be placing an order today. It'll be the first order we place at the new house. I'll do a live Doordash or Uber Eats, not deciding which one yet. We'll do that later. Something always happens when I place an order. I expect something to happen now as well when I place it tonight. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. So let's get back into the chat for a second before I see before I check the text line. So let's take a look here. Frugal D, I can never find out how to join channel member. Frugal, there's actually, if you go to the description if you're watching from your phone or desktop, you should be able to go to the description and scroll to the bottom, and there should be a link right there. What up, Bud Soda? Brooks, what up? No time for no tippers, no free. Rodney, what up? Yeah, I just can't. I don't understand it. I think a lot of us, we all have to understand that. It's so, everybody has their monetary amount of what they want to go get. So Brandon, for example, let's use Brandon. He's working 3 or 4 hours, right? From 4:30 to 8:30, I think he said, right? So let's say it's a Tuesday, because he said a couple of days, sometimes he makes $50 or $60. For me, if I go out for 4 hours and make $50, that's a really bad day for me. But for him, if he's meeting his goals and maybe his market can only sustain that. It is what it is, right? But I still feel like being selective more is better overall, because at the end of the day, if you're taking too many $3 and $4 orders and you're crossing your fingers for a tip, I think you're going to be disappointed more than happy most of the time. So, but everybody's got their own monetary goals, right? So maybe I got to soften up a little bit, right, on people that take these orders. I don't know, but I do believe we're enabling bad behavior. The companies, if we have too many drivers taking it, the companies will keep sending it out. And if customers are backing tips out, like I've shown you guys they do, and then they get their order, there's no incentive for them to ever tip because somebody's going to bring it. So that's kind of my perspective on it. So Nico says, to me, if the offer base is good, I don't care about a tip. I do want to get tipped, but that should be the icing on the cake, not the standard. Okay. That only takes me to your channel. Well, if you go to the Frugal D, then there should be a membership tab or something like that. You can email me. I could send you something separately. Appreciate that, Robert B. Drone. Yeah, I'm just trying something new. We're not done yet, but, we're trying something new. Guys, my throat's dying. But had to do a live, man. I had to chop it up with you guys, man. I feel like it's been a while. It's only been 2 weeks, but Scorpion, I appreciate you joining. All right, hold on. Pause. All right. So Scorpion Heat Seeker, welcome to the Kobe rookie level of the membership, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Jody, thank you. A start to your cuddle fund. Thank you for making me. Jody, did you caught that live? Me and Hannibal had a great time. Listen, me and Hannibal got some plans for y'all. Don't worry. I just giving y'all like a teaser without teasing anything. We got big plans, so be on the lookout. Alan says, I will never take a $3 order. Yeah. I've taken 4 25s because it shows me a $2 tip going on my, hey, I appreciate somebody tipping me $2. No problem. I can't rock with $3 orders. It's insanity. But everybody's got their own way of making their money. For me, it would be insane in my market to take a $3 order. For somebody else in a different market, that might be a logical thing to do, right? All right. I am joking, says Kansas. All right, so let's go ahead and check. Hit that thumbs up if you're on your way in. Appreciate it. Helps the algo. Rhythm. Let's check the text line, see what else we got. Let's check it. Pedro, I like your show. Some topics I agree with you, but some I don't. That's awesome. I wouldn't do a $3 order, but it's because I don't give $3 service like some drivers do. This is why some customers out there don't feel the service is worth it. That's a great point. You didn't put a name in here, but that's a really great point. There are some bad drivers, right? And when you have too many bad drivers, or a customer has a bad experience too many consecutive times, why tip? I get that. I really do. You bring up a fantastic point. Alex says, why take a $3 order when I can wait for a higher dollar order to take? Question mark. I don't owe Doordash anything or a customer that doesn't tip me up front. Yeah. Yep. Yost Malone, what up? Yost Malone says, I would never take a $3 order. I don't care if it was delivered to the restaurant next door. A complete waste of time and energy. 2, Doordash will do something to have it where they are still hiding tips. I highly doubt they will want to be completely transparent. Yeah, he's talking about the New York legislation that just went into effect on Friday. And the third topic, I think summer will be good, and all you will need to do is adapt to your market. I think adapting is very key. And Yost Malone says he'll be at the Gig Conference. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I'll take $3 if it's a mile or less. Garden State. So I think this is New Jersey, Garden State, right? Hey, do you, man. I just can't do it. I don't see the logic behind it most of the time. But everybody's got their price point, right? I appreciate you guys being honest with me, because you guys know I can be opinionated, a little ranty, maybe even a little rude. I hurt some people's feelings sometimes. It is what it is. But we can have honest conversations. I just don't get it. logically, I think most of the time you're right. You're costing yourself money. All right. Mark Humphrey, one of your channel members. I'm communicating home right now. Finished my best week with gig work so far. $1,206 for the week. Nice week. How many hours did you work? Nobody should ever take a $3 order. My lowest order I take right now is about 11. Wow. That's a high. You probably do a lot of Uber maybe or Grubhub. 14 on a stack for my lowest. Wow. See, I'll take $5, $6. I will if it's going a mile or two. And $6.25 is my hidden tip. So even if it's a few miles on $6.25, if I know it's going to be more, I'll take that too. But $11 minimum, that's impressive. That is impressive. Yes, I'm going to do an order tonight. That's always fun to watch. Yes, I'll do one later. Okay. So let's see who we have here. Sorry, guys, the phone's blowing up. I'm trying to get to as many as I can here. Okay. I take $3 to $4 and $5 delivery all the time, and in my market, I still make 26 an hour easy. What market are you in? And do you think you could probably make $32 an hour? My challenge to you is if you had two, let's say you had two $11 orders back to back. You're at $22. You've been working for 45 minutes. It's a great start. It's good, right? Right? Pretty good. I think most of us would be happy with that. 45 minutes of, you turn your apps on, 45 minutes later at $22. So then you see a $4 and you're like, I'll just take it. It's going 2 miles. So now you're at $26 that first hour, like you're saying. Why take that? Especially if you're in a peak lunch, peak dinner. Why not just wait a little bit? And instead of making $26, you're making 30 or 32 because you're taking a $6 to $7 or $8 order. That's my logic behind it, but that's the thing. I think some people see, hey, I do $26 an hour, I'm good. Why not stretch it? Why not make more? Because not every hour is going to be 26. We know in a gig economy, you're going to have an hour where you make 10, 15 bucks. So for me, I'm not looking for every hour to be the same. I'm looking for some hours to be 40 or 50. And I know some hours are going to be 15 or 20 in my market, but my average is going to be 30, right? That's how I look at it. So that would be my challenge to some of you guys saying, I make 26 bucks an hour. Okay, but can you make more? I don't know. That's only you know that, right? Spark is my bread and butter. What up? I hear good things about Spark. I was a customer before I became a driver. I could never figure why I was supposed to tip before the service was complete. Let me repeat that. I was the customer before I became a driver. I could never figure out why I was supposed to tip before service. I think a lot of customers fall into that. So that's what I call they're not educated about the apps. And there's nothing wrong with saying, just because I say you're not educated doesn't mean you're stupid. You just didn't know what drivers can decline and not accept advice and what we can take and the freedom that we have and what we make, right? There's not an education level for most consumers, right? So fantastic comment. Interesting. All right, so let's do another call here. Don't call in if you can text because that works better. And then hit the thumbs up for your boy on your way in. Let's see here. So earlier, Mark made $1,206. He worked 12 14-hour days. No, I worked 12. I worked 12 to 14-hour days this week. I worked 5 12-hour days, 8 hours on one of the days. Okay, so he put in that work to get that 1,200. But that's fantastic. Anytime you can reach that amount of money, and it's like a personal goal, I think he said it was his best week. That's great, right? I think with most of the gig apps, if you put the time and the effort and you learn how to work your market, the money can be there. Now, some people might not want to work 60 hours a week, right? Some people most people that do these apps, most people that do Doordash 4 to 8 hours a week, right? That's the majority, right? And a lot of us that are watching probably are somewhere between 30 and 40, maybe 50. But sometimes that 50 to 60 or that extra day working 6 days a week versus 5 can really get to you, right? But if we've got monetary goals and you want to hit that 1,200 and make a personal best week and you need that cash flow, that's a good thing about the gig apps. All right. 9:46. We're going to take one more call here. So go ahead and text in 314-526-6232. See if we can get somebody else on the line about any of the topics tonight. Would you or should we ever take a $3 order? What do you think about the new New York law legislation? And what do you think this summer's going to bring? Vegas says, whatever works for you, good for you. 3, 5, 11, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're like, I get worried, guys. I get worried because this gig economy has done a lot for me. So let's just chat for a second, okay? Let's get into the brain and the heart of Pedro. This gig economy has done a lot. I complain about the app sometimes because, hey, it is what it is, right? But these gig apps basically have afforded me a lot of things in a very short amount of time. Now, it starts with me and it starts with you. You have to have a certain mentality. You got to be willing to drive. You got to be willing to learn your area, deal with frustrations, wake up. Nobody's going to schedule you. You got to go. You got to be a hustler, right? But I feel like these gig companies are going to turn us into employees before long. And that scares me because it won't allow us to have that as much flexibility as we have, right? And I think that would be really bad for a lot of people that want to use these apps in a way that I think they're intended. Because if you want to be an employee, there's literally, you can get a job tomorrow. Everyone's hiring. But if you want to be independent and have some flexibility and work on other things and work on other goals and learn how to manage your money for yourself and put away in savings, the gig economy is a good way to flex your financial muscle, in my opinion, because you have to do a lot of things on your own. And then it makes you a better person after doing the gig economy for a year or 2 or 5 or 10, right? So I feel like if we become employees for these apps, and I think that's where it's going, I feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like we're not going to be able to grow like we can as independent contractors. That's just my opinion. And I think the more people that take the $3, $4 orders, the more legislations that's passed, the closer we get to that. One man's opinion. But I'm one dude with a YouTube channel. What do you guys think? All right, that's why we talk about these topics. I hear that. Okay. Let's see if Alan wants to chat. Let's see. If Alan can't, we'll call our friend Slavic. So what do you guys think so far, the setup? Take the camera and the audio out for a second. What do you think about the owl, the candle, the Kobe Bryant basketball shrine over here? Okay, for all the Kobe orders. What do you guys think? Look, got a ball right there. What do you guys think? I got different lights. I can set the mood. Got a blue one. See that? A little green. Back to regular. Honest feedback. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Brooks Sanford, appreciate you. Thanks for being a member, my friend. Alan, yeah, I think that was you, right? Would you like to chat? I think you were texting me. I said Alan M here. Jimenez says, I have a Tesla also for the tube, and that way I can pivot my content if needed. Yeah, well, that Tesla, man. I was in the live for a minute when you guys were on Steve's Right to Rodeo. I think you were there, and I saw your I can tell you're in that Tesla because you got that big moon roof or whatever. I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope looking. Okay. So Alan wants to chat. So we're going to chat with Alan. He says, I never take $3 orders. So we got Brandon that takes them and Alan that doesn't. Let's hear Alan's perspective. And I'm going to try to keep the phone a little bit away from that.
Hey, y'all.
Alan, how you doing?
How are you? This is Alan.
Hi, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm hoping I'm not feeding back.
No, I think we're good right now. Let's go ahead and let me wait for somebody to give me a thumbs up in the chat real quick before we start. So let's see.
No problem.
Tiffany says hi. Remove the candle. I wish I could screenshot. Yeah, somebody give a thumbs up if you guys just heard Alan. Okay, we're good. So Alan, you said you do not take $3 orders. So go ahead and tell us why.
Oh, just because I know too much about Doordash. I had a family member that worked for them at the higher ranks.
Oh, really? Wow, interesting.
But she was in a short time. She's like 39, and she was the oldest employee for the company.
Wow. So, okay.
Yeah. So she was looking at old. She was like an oldie. But anyway, I worked the DC market when Doordash first moved in there back in 2016, 2017. I survived all that, but that area I never even took a $3 order. They never gave it to us. But here, those $2.50s and $3 keep popping up, and I just can't take them. And I also work the night shift. I tell people I'm a vampire, but no, I can't. It's like and on the night shift, you do get a lot of those under $3 orders. People, I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, so okay, so
they cover a very large geographic area. I mean, that's miles, and half of it's like open fields, and some of the streets don't go through. We have some places that you have to go down dirt roads and have washes in them. It's insane. I mean, rivers that cut off the city that are dry, but they fill with water when we have a flash flood, which just cuts us off. So I choose to stay within my city boundaries. I set like a 7-mile radius from my home, and I live a mile from downtown. Surprise. The funny part about Surprise is our downtown basically is just our city center. They haven't built it yet. They actually built the city center, but not the downtown portion of it. It's a weird place.
I bet. Yeah. So it sounds like you keep your mileage. You try to keep it very low, having that 7-mile radius. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is, but when you really, I will go beyond it if the numbers are right.
Yeah.
Because we're out in the boonies, basically. We have a mountain to our west, and we start heading up. The railroad takes you out to Wickenburg, which is in the middle of nowhere, and towards California and Nevada. So yeah, it's kind of a strange area, but I still can do well, even in this market. And even in the few restaurants that we do have, I mean, there's a decent number. I can still get around. And at night, you have basically it's Mexican food or McDonald's and Jack in the Box. And that's about it.
Yeah. In my market, I don't work a lot late night, really at all anymore. But if I
have an 85-year-old mother that I have to be responsible to take care of during the day. She lives with my sister, which is about 9 miles outside of downtown here. And I have to just be available for her. So that's why I have to nights. Yeah. It's too damn hot here.
No, what market did you say you're in again?
What's that?
What market did you say you drive in again?
It's the city of Surprise, Arizona. It's the Phoenix metro area.
Got it. Okay. No, let me ask you a question. What's your minimum order you'll take? Now, obviously, you don't take $3, but do you have a minimum or do you not?
It just depends. I mean, I would say a 5 is my minimum. If it's like 1.7 miles and it's not McDonald's, I can't go there. But if they want me to go to McDonald's at night, it's like I can't take it for less than $10 or $12.
Yeah, because you're gonna wait. There's no lobby open. You gotta wait in the drive-thru, right?
They don't have the McDonald's from hell. They don't give a care about anything or anybody.
Yeah.
They won't short the customer food orders, portions of food, just because they don't care and they don't feel like their management doesn't care either. So they'll store a shake here, they'll store a hamburger here because they just don't have it. And so I have to drill the window person to find out what I've been shorted for the order.
Wow.
And so that I'm able to communicate with my customers, and that increases my tip.
Yeah.
By telling them exactly what the problem's going to be, and I keep them up to date. So I do see tips go up, but I know Doordash is hiding them. It's one of those things.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. You said you had a family member that worked DoorDash for a little while, and
and she's been connected with them because a lot of the PayPal people, when they got laid off, a lot of them took jobs at DoorDash. We have a huge corporate office down in Tempe.
Mm-hmm. So, did she not like it?
They make really good money at the DoorDash corporate.
She didn't like it though, it sounds like?
No, she liked it. She said she ended up buying a business, doing something totally different. It's a business my sister is involved with. It's taking care of, it's called Comfort Keepers.
Gotcha.
They have this group that takes non-medical, takes care of people.
Gotcha. Cool. Alan, I think, go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
But she did enjoy it, parts of it. But she never actually, I don't think she ever had to go into the corporate office because she worked during pandemic.
Got it. So she worked remotely, yeah.
I shouldn't say too much because I don't want her to talk to them to really locate where she was.
Yeah, no, I bet.
But yeah, she told me I got a few things out of her, and and one of the things is that I found was when I spoke with her is that Top Dasher, the only plus that you get is that you get an American-based customer service rep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, that is one perk that comes out of it.
And that's
an escalation team, and you can be escalated.
So she told you that.
And she said that she knows the people there, and they do a good job. I've worked with them before.
Yeah, interesting.
Where a driver really screws up and very vocal, there's an escalation team that then takes it and deals with it. So I've been called on special duty to make a delivery to correct whatever was done wrong.
So they can get so you could
you know, when you're working with hostile people.
Yeah.
Not that fun.
Yeah, for me, I still can't be a top dad. It's not worth it. I'll just deal with the regular support. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way. I got too many crappy offers.
Yeah, I bet. So let me ask you one more question. So you do Uber and DoorDash, you do any other apps?
We're not doing Uber. The funniest thing out of Uber, my story is I had a McDonald's order in the middle of the night. It's 1:30, and they took me down. It was my first week, so I'm trying to familiarize myself with the Uber app, and it's so simple that I overthink it because DoorDash is so complicated and all the idiotic questions they make.
Yep.
So I didn't pay anywhere where the order was supposed to be delivered to. So when I get to the destination, I look at it, I go, that's at the freaking river bottom in one of the worst neighborhood areas of my area. It's a little town called El Mirage.
Yeah.
And the Agua River. And there's been shootings in the town over the last few weeks, major things. And it takes me down. There's a rock quarry down there, but there's a gate to get through it. And I get down there, the lock gate. I just want to see what's going on. And it was just creepy. And I called Uber support. And then the rep said to me, so you don't want to deliver? You don't want me to make the correction and deliver? I swear I am not comfortable figuring out, even if you change where the location is that the person made a mistake, I don't think I can do that. So
no, I wouldn't. I mean, there's
but the question even say, so you're not going to deliver it? No, I'm not going to leave it at the gate. So yeah, it's kind of one of the craziest things happened the first week of Uber. So I took a week off before I did. How's that freaking me out?
No, that's great. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to bad areas like that either. That's why I like. At least with DoorDash, I can kind of see where I'm going.
Chicago. So if you go to the river, it has a whole different meaning.
Yeah, no, I bet. Alan, I appreciate you taking the call. I'm going to go ahead and do this member giveaway since it's 10, and I appreciate it, man. Have a good rest of your Sunday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. Ooh, we had a couple super chats. Rideshare Rodeo, thanks for the advice. I think I switched the candle into owl. What's that? Look a little bit better. And then we had somebody that said, David Screws got stiffed on a 625 going 11 miles. It was 10 pounds of crawfish, 10 items. I go by the item count if it's a large order. Wow. David, I'll say this. When you see 625, for me, it's a hidden tip indicator. But if that miles are high, there probably isn't any tip on it because they'll pay you more for more miles. But that sucks, man. Who orders $180 worth of food and backs a tip out? Despicable. It's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and we got another super chat. Melissa, I mostly do Instacart and Corner Shop. I have Doordash Uber Eats for the evenings, but I can't seem to find a way to make much of a profit after gas. Any advice? I would say this, Melissa. If you're making good money in your market with Corner Shop and Instacart, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. With Uber Eats and Doordash, right? Maybe have them on in the background, be an extreme cherry picker and just take the really good ones. But, the miles to money, it's going to be market dependent because for me in Instacart, I can't make what I can make with Doordash and Uber in my market, at least from my experience so far. But if you're making good money with the two, don't worry about it. Just do those two, right? Keep in DoorDash and Uber Eats on in the background. Take the good ones. Maybe try a few runs here and there and learn your market with the merchants on those particular delivery apps and see how it goes. It's the best I can say. All right, let's do the channel member giveaway right now. So I have let's pull up the YouTube on the device. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up we have all the channel member names right here, guys. So this is basically just a wheelofnames.com app. I'm going to click, it's going to go off and it will show you who wins $100. All you have to do, if you're a channel member that's here right now, and shout out to all the channel members. If you're here right now, I'll call your name. I'll see that you're here. Put some kind of I'm here or like an emoji. Put something in to catch my attention in the chat, and then you can send me to the phone number on the live chat. Send me Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Cash App's preferred, Venmo's preferred, but I do have PayPal as well. But if you had any of those, $100 just for being a lovely human being and supporting my channel on the extreme level. And then we'll still do our $25 giveaway for anybody that's in the live chat. We'll do that as well tonight. All right. The voice is holding strong. Let's go ahead and select our first winner. You guys ready? Can I get a drum roll? Drum rolls in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and click on it. And it's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. Who is it going to land on? Jeffrey Sanchez. Jeffrey Sanchez, you are the winner. Is Jeffrey here? I don't know, but that's the winner. I'm going to write that name down. So in case he's not here right now, we will give him some days. So let me go ahead and put this down in here. Okay. What is today? Today is the 24th. Right? I think it's 24th. Jeffrey Sanchez. $100 giveaway winner. Love it. Is Jeffrey in the house? Jeffrey. Anyway, today's 24th, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, so I don't think Jeffrey's here right now, but that's okay. We will communicate with him. And what I'll do is I can send things to channel members exclusively, so I'll definitely drop him a line there. Jeffrey Sanchez, guys. There we go. Dashing Grandpa, what's up? What's up? Okay, so now let's talk about one more topic real quick while we have it. I want to see if Jeffrey's in here for hold on. I don't see a Jeffrey, right? Nope, not yet. Appreciate the drum rolls, y'all. You guys are too funny. And hit that thumbs up if you're just coming in. Appreciate you guys very much. Let's see if we can get to 200 thumbs up in the next 5-10 minutes. All right. the gig conference. I want to talk about that real quick. Let's pause before we decide what we're going to order tonight. And then I'm going to get into the live chat. I want to just read some comments and vibe with you guys. But the gig conference, for those of you guys that are just coming in, okay? I'll be hosting the inaugural gig conference July 30th of this year in St. Louis, Missouri. Every year that I do this for the foreseeable future, I plan on doing it for the near foreseeable future, right? It'll be a different city just to kind of spice it up, okay? I don't know what to expect of this first one. This inaugural gig conference is just a way to uniquely connect with you guys. Other YouTube content creators will be invited. Already, I know a few have said that it will show up, okay? We'll do giveaways, prizes, live entertainment. There'll be food. And this is a totally free event for you guys, okay? Because there is cost if you're flying or driving, right? You got to take a day or two off, whatever. If you happen to be really close to St. Louis, a few people have emailed me already. Hey, it's great. You're already here. All good, right? July 30th, 2 p.m. Site to be determined. It's going to be in one or two different venues, depending on the size, guys. One option will be a hotel, conference room type setting to where I can get possibly some discounted hotel rooms and things like that. Second will be like a park where I rent out a pavilion kind of set up and we do a barbecue kind of set up and have live entertainment outside and do all kinds of fun stuff outside, right? So that's coming. It's going to happen. I've been talking about this for 9-10 months now. If 2 people show up, which I know we'll have more than that now, we're going to do it. If it's me and one other person, that's what we're going to do. If 50 people show up, 100 people, I don't know, 20 people, it's going to be an inaugural. It's going to be great. And every year we'll grow this into something that we can look forward to as a gig economy, okay? All you have to do to RSVP so I can get a true head count before July 30th is email Mr.BetonYou, right here, Mr.BetonYou, Mr.BetonYou81@gmail.com, RSVP. That's all I need. Appreciate getting the live chat 200 thumbs up. Another thing about the conference, if you guys want, I put a community post up and I'll be putting a lot of things up in the upcoming weeks leading up to this event. If you want to see a particular type of gig content creator, I can't promise they'll show up. I'll have a few I know, but let me know. Reach out to them. Say, hey, have you heard, if you're your favorite content creator, right? Have you heard of this conference that Pedro's doing? Because not all the content creators watch me, right? Would you know, I'd love to see you there. Reach out to them. Drop a line to me that you want them. I'm going to reach out to other people, right? Other content creators. I'll put community posts out. Reach out to the ones individually that I have their information. I want to make this the best possible fun type of event for free as we can. But I can't do it by myself. I need your guys' help and support, okay? The reason I've selected St. Louis is because it's logistically, it's easiest for me. I'm just being honest. I can control things more here, food-wise and things like that. And because this one's free, I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to do it quickly. If I pick another city, that's going to take longer to plan, and then I won't have as much of my hands involved. At my home base, I can control this and give you guys a better experience this first time around. So I really look forward to anybody that's going to come. For those of the 60 of you guys that have emailed me already saying you're coming, I did not expect that many people to respond that quickly. I'm really looking forward to this event. I just cannot wait. I wish it was next week, but we had to give ourselves a little bit of time. Okay. So Jeffrey Sanchez, if you're here, let me know. If you are here and you're watching on the replay, you can text the chat line. You can email me. I'll reach out to you as well in the next couple of days to make sure you get that $100 winnings for being a channel member. We do that giveaway every last Sunday of every month. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So a little water break. I'm going to get into the chat. Candace T, welcome to the Kobe rookie level. Appreciate you. I feel like you were a member already. Maybe that was another Candace. I appreciate you either way. Jorge's in the house. What up? What up? Jeffrey said, give me the money. I'll take it to him. What up, Bravo? What up, Pull My Gig? Hey, Bentley shows up. Anybody can come. Everybody's invited, guys. And that would be cool if Bentley came. I'm all good with that. There isn't anybody that would come that I would be like, we all have our favorite content creators, right? We all have people that we'd like to see. I think the more, the merrier. I think this could be a great, great thing. And if people start showing up and they're acting sideways, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If this thing gets really big, and I don't know what to, but there's a lot of people showing up. We might have to have security guard out front. Like that you want to make sure these events are fun but safe. But yeah, everybody's can come. Okay. I'm my favorite content creator, says Nova Dasher. What up, Nova, man? That's funny. Picky Pink, wish I could meet at Angelique. Have fun. It is 8-hour drive for me, LOL. 8 hours ain't too bad. You can break it up. I can think of who I can think of one who I hope who doesn't. Prop 22 Cali, okay. Jorge, what up? Tell Nugs I got to drive through Ohio on my way to GigCon, and I'll give him a ride there. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Nugs. I think Nugs could be. I could totally see Nugs showing up. They can go either way, but I could see it. He was going to come to St. Louis, and we were going to chop it up a few months back, but he had to delay that trip. But that would be awesome to have Nugs for sure. That's funny. Slavic, I think Slavic said he's coming, right? 6 hours, Kentucky. That's not that bad. Quick little drive. You drive down Friday, right? You dash along the way, right? Get your hotel money as you dash along the way. And then boom, wake up and we have fun. Yes, Slavic's coming. Boom, there you go. I already know Hannibal's coming. Hannibal's hungry. My dear friend, he's coming. Gig Lebowski said he was coming. So there's 3 content creators right there that I'm aware of. And I know a few other ones that said they were coming in the past, but I need to double check with them. So I'm just really looking forward to this, guys. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be unique. I'm always going to continue to push the needle of giving you guys different experiences, different content, trying to do something that I haven't seen done before. At the end of the day, I can make a video every day and I can bore you guys and regurgitate the same no tip, no trip. I can talk about clowns that deliver $3 orders. I can be ridiculous and rant. But I want to do something different with you guys. I think this is the next level for that. You know what I mean? So, all right. Let's decide. And for those of you that are just still coming in, I think that's the baby. Hold on. Where's Ruby? Do you guys hear her? Madison was trying to put her down at since 8 o'clock. I think she fell asleep. She probably woke back up. Okay. Refocus. What are we going to order tonight? We do these orders. We've been doing them for 3 months now? What are we going to order? Any suggestions, put them in the comments. If you're new coming in, the topics tonight are, should a driver ever take a $3 order? What are your thoughts on a new New York law legislation showing full tip transparency and allowing drivers in New York City to set drive mileage parameters? I think that's great. The miles parameter, I think that's pretty awesome. And what do you think? What are you expecting this summer to be like in your market? Kyle says, thanks for sharing your thoughts on Doordash. I never understood the challenge of a Walmart order for dashing as a customer. You're welcome. Hold on. I never understood the challenge of a Walmart order for dashers as a customer. Oh, I see. You're a customer. Yeah, it could be challenging because sometimes there's just a lot going on there. And I think a lot of people that use these apps, they don't realize who's really bringing them their goods, right? So you're welcome. Patrick, what up, man? I'm about an hour and 40 minutes from STL. So, Patrick, I expect you to be there, my bro. RSVP me, please. I'd love to see you, Patrick. Love to meet you. Dunk tank is a great idea. Ooh, Yogi. When I worked at the casino, we do events, and the president, the guy that ran the casino, right? The general manager president, he would get in a dunk tank and all day. People would throw, that's a fun idea. You can rent those. They're probably not as expensive as you think either. But I have to get on that. I would love, guys, email me, Mr.BetonYou81. Email me suggestions, things you'd like to see. I'm going to be putting community posts asking you guys these questions, but you can always, on a one-off, let me know some good ideas. I can't say we're going to be able to provide everything, but, I definitely, my ears are open. I will be heading to Idaho mid-May. Yeah. Slavic, you got my number, man. Ruby coming. Oh, you know what? I would imagine Ruby and Madison would probably be there. Yeah, I would think so. Abigail says Ruby is yelling in horror because she saw a $3 order come through. Ruby knows No tip, no trip. I got her well trained. Trust me. Mike, and pizza. Ooh, pizza sounds good. Pedro, will you have a block of rooms reserved in nearby hotels? Gigan, Gigi, great question. Once I get more of a head count as we get closer, I'm going to be working with some local hotels. We have really good hotels here, guys, for many different price ranges. Getting a hotel at that time of the year in the summertime should be pretty easy. I'm not worried about that. Whether you want to stay in a $60 hotel or a $200 hotel, like they're there and they're all going to be within just probably 15, 20 minutes of where the event will be. So I feel very confident in that. Great question, though. Candace says, I found you by accident. Well, I'm glad you're here, unless you're talking about somebody else. Okay. So what should I think we got some good suggestions. Drury in South County. Yeah, Drury's good. Yeah. Yos knows. Because Yos has probably been here in Cardinals games, I would imagine. What up, KC? KC's been rocking with me for a while. I appreciate you coming in. What up, Jeremy? What up, YM? If I feel well after surgery, I just may try to make it. YM, I did get your message about that. I hope you feel great as well. I got fam in St. Louis. That's what's up. CJ. I've had the same two people waiting for the same order from Walmart for 2 days. Wow. That's crazy. Gigchella. Ooh, I like that name. I'm not going to use it, but I like it because I already named it the inaugural GigCon. But Gigchella, that could be like a little side thing that we call it. I like that a lot. Avoid a casino hotel in St. Louis at all costs. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll probably give you guys 10 options or something. Or if it's at an actual hotel, maybe I can get a whole floor room. You know, we'll see. We have some time. But the more I know a true RSVP headcount, the better I can plan this event for you guys. Okay, so what are we going to order tonight? Let's open the apps. I think I'm going to try Uber because I've been the last couple of times I think we tried Uber, right? So let's give them a try again. I hear you, Dash and Grandpa. I hear you 100%. I'd love to see you, man. Love to meet you. All right, so let's go ahead and check our Uber Eats app out. I think I have a promotion waiting for me, right? So I need to change my address because it's got the old address in there, all right? So we're getting ready to do a live order. And every time I've done these live orders, always something happens. There's been one or maybe 2 times out of maybe 13 now that have been pretty decent, no issues, right? Let's see what we get tonight. I'm not that hungry, but I'd kind of like to order some ice cream. I'm not going to lie because of my throat, but I could eat some pizza. I could eat some pizza. I can eat a slice or 2 and then have the rest tomorrow. Let's see what we got. So let me go ahead and use, okay, so nearby current, I can hit current location. I can adjust the pin. That's cool. Okay, confirm location. Yep, that's right. Okay. Business or building name, no. Can you leave notes? Delivery options, meet it. And I'm gonna put, should I put leave it at the door or meet at the door? I don't have any cash on me. So I'm gonna put leave it at the door. Because that's what we all like, right? I'm gonna put in the add instructions, please leave on front porch. I have my own porch now, guys. I have my own deck in the back. We moved. For those of you who don't know, we got a house. And we've been putting it together this week. And my girlfriend did an amazing job upstairs putting it. It looks like a home now. Like her and her mom did great. I'll give you guys a tour at some point, but still a lot of things to do with the outside part, but the inside's looking pretty good. Okay. So we got that. Save and continue. All right. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead and get in this chat with you guys. Hold up. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So let's check the poll. I got a poll. Should a driver ever take a $3 order? 491 votes. 10% of people say yes. 90% say no. Interesting. I thought there would have been more than 10%. If I'm not lying. Okay. Pepper, cheese, rocking chair from port. I don't have a rocking chair. I don't have chairs yet. We got to do that. Okay. I'm getting too distracted. All right. Let's see. Okay. You know what? This Alicia's Pizza is literally up the street. I could walk to it. It's like not that far. I don't like their pizza though. I don't like it. And it says 40 to 50 minutes. It'd probably be quicker than that. It's down the street. But I don't love their pizza. It's thin crust. I just don't like it. We got Taco Bell. You guys know I'm a Taco Bell guy. Only because of the veggie menu. I don't eat meat. You have McDonald's. Wasn't McDonald's supposed to come out with some kind of plant-based burger? Drop it in it. Am I missing something? Because I haven't seen it yet. You guys tell me. Am I wrong? I heard about that. Maybe it's only in select franchise markets. Double stack pizza and ice cream. Ooh, Jody, you're not in here. Text on arrival. I found your channel by accident. Pedro, you ever had somebody answer the door naked? Happened to me today. Glenn, I have not. Not naked, but barely closed. Yes, but not naked. All right, let me see. Okay, Papa John's. Is Papa John's better than Alicia's? It is. And the Papa John's is close too. I'm just going to order Papa John's, guys. Don't hate on me. That's the best pizza option I have right now. And that's what I'm going to get. And it's very close. It's got a 25 to 35 minute expected delivery. I'm close. Yeah, I'm close to some restaurants, but the good ones are all closed. It's 10:30. Yeah. I mean, look at my options here aren't great. $10 off your order. What's that mean? Let's see. Oh, look, I got a code here. $10 off my order? Well, thank you very much. Hold up. I got to write this down because I don't hold up. Oh, copy code to clipboard. Okay. We're going to try that out. We're just going to order pizza, guys, because it is what it is. We're going to order pizza. Okay. Hit a thumbs up. Appreciate 296 people in here. We'll be at 300 in a minute. We got 213 thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 250 thumbs up before our food comes. Hit that thumbs up. We're doing a live order. I'm going to let you guys decide how much we're going to tip, all that good stuff. So we've got Papa John's. What are we going to get? We know we're getting pizza. Mary, what up, Mary? Kobe Legend level. Thank you. All right, we're going to get. First, I need to text the girlfriend as well. Please add this to the tip. All right, Jeff, thank you. I'll do that. So let me text the girlfriend. Well, let's decide what we're going to get first. Okay. I don't eat meat, so it's got to be, I'm going to get a cheese, maybe white sauce. I got Alfredo. I think they got Alfredo. They got New York style. Create your own. Parmesan crusted. Create your own papadilla. Do you guys know what Papa John's? A papadilla is a pizza folded in half. Did you guys know that? Crazy. Ow. Thumbs up for the owl. What up, Robert? What up? All right, so epic stuffed crust. Do I want stuffed crust? No, I don't need stuffed crust. Quick picks, extra cheese. I'm just gonna get a cheese pizza. I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm gonna see if the girlfriend wants some. There we go. Extra cheese. Choose an item. 10-inch. All right, let's do a 10-inch pizza. Is very small. We're gonna do a 14-inch pizza. We're gonna do regular. Choose. Customize this item. Oh, no. Oh, I can't. Oh, there it is. Sauce type. There it is. Okay, normal cut. Alfredo sauce. What kind of sauce? Alfredo, barbecue, buffalo, or pizza sauce? Pick a sauce. Let's talk. Pick a sauce. Love that, Kobe. Hope your night's good, man. Yeah, my night's been great. Thank you, Ethan. You should like me the last few days with the allergies. Yeah, I know. I think I have allergies. Add basil and garlic. Pizza, buffalo, regular. Remember, put in the app. Do not ring the bell. Alfredo, pizza, marinara, Alfredo, 2 Alfredos, 3 Alfredos, white sauce. Yep, I'm going to do white. I kind of like it there. So we're going to do Alfredo sauce. We're going to do toppings, choose up to 10. So why is it 3 cheese blend? Is that just means extra cheese? I don't know. We're going to click that. I'm going to add, do I add anything else? Let's do, they don't have basil there. Let's see, tomatoes? Nah. Anything else? What do you guys think? Spinach? Artichoke? I don't mind. They got anchovies. Should I put? No, I don't eat meat. But anchovies is that really meat? It's fish. I don't even eat fish. I'm not getting anchovies. Should I get anchovies? No, I can't get anchovies. But I like black olives. How about black olives? What do you guys think? Black olives, onions. What's up, X? What up? What up? I like that. If the driver is good, give them an extra 5 after. Mushrooms, not meat, canned. Oh, I don't even see mushrooms on here. Okay, mushrooms are there. I'm going to do mushrooms and olives. I think that's what I had last time. I like the mushrooms and black olives. That's what we're going to rock with. That's what we're doing. So now we're up to 1966. I got extra cheese. So we got 3 toppings, okay? So let's go ahead and hit save. And then, wow, that's an expensive pie. $19 for Papa John's. Woo. Add to cart. Let's text the girlfriend, see if she wants something. She can probably hear me. Hold on. Hit the thumbs up for my beautiful girlfriend, Madison. She makes all this worth it for me. Why don't I have her number in here? Oh, there it is. I'm looking. There's too many texts going on. This Papa John's is very close. This is the Papa John's I do a lot of business with. Let's see what happens. All right, topics tonight while we're doing that. $3 order. Should anybody ever take them? Let your voice be heard in the poll right there. What do you think is going to happen this summer in the gig economy? Bad, worse, good, the same? What are you expecting this summer? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you ready to adapt? Do you have some savings to the side? Like, what do you think? And the new New York City law legislation that got forced upon Doordash to show full tip transparency, which can be good for most of us, right? And it also allows drivers to set distance parameters. So you can go into the app and say, I don't want to see anything more than 5 miles. And when you do that, DoorDash tells you, okay, well, now you're only going to see 80% of the offers in your market. So 20% of them are completely exempt from you. Is it a good or bad thing? I think I probably wouldn't set distance parameters only for this reason. I still want to see, you could get a $7, a 7-mile order. That's a banger. I still want to see that and have the option of declining it. But I think for some people, if you want to just keep them low, I think that's a good thing. Okay. Let's see. The girlfriend, did she say anything? She ain't going to say it. She hasn't even seen it. She's probably just with the baby. She will eat some of that pizza, so it's okay. All right, let's hit the view to cart. I like dipping sauces for my pizza. Do they have that? Sides. Okay, here we go. Dipping sauce. Oh, they don't have any of that. Okay. Add on. What? Dipping sauces. Let's see what they got. They got dipping sauces. They cost 75 cents. What do you guys like? Do you guys dip your pizza and stuff? Do you not? Are you a ranch, a buffalo sauce, garlic butter? Put it in the comments. Only garlic. Garlic sauce is fire. Garlic. I don't like the garlic. I don't like real buttery type stuff like that. I'm kind of a ranch dude. Call me basic. If it's a house-made ranch, I don't mind. Garlic, sometimes garlic butter. I like ranch too. They have garlic butter and it's vegan. Ranch and garlic. Okay, let's go ahead and get. They come with one garlic butter already by default, I believe. I like a spicy garlic. Oh, buffalo. I'm gonna get a buffalo. Actually, I'm gonna get a buffalo. I'm also gonna try the spicy garlic. Why don't we try both of those? Oh, it doesn't allow me to select. Let's do the buffalo. Okay, we're gonna get that. Let's go ahead and view cart. Let's go ahead and see if this $10 promo works. Go to checkout. Complete your order with. Okay, I asked you a couple questions. I don't want any of that. Delivery details are good. Leave it to door delivery time 20 to 30 minutes. Now with Uber, it gives you an option for priority. My address isn't in there, is it? Okay. For $1.99, you get priority in the delivery to where your order won't be stacked. Basically is what that means. Okay. So I'm just going to select standard only because it's so close. And I don't mind waiting 20 or 30 minutes. So I don't really need the priority unless you guys think I should do it. see what you guys are saying here. $3 for sauce. Don't forget the promo code. Get your. I'm definitely going to do that. Ranch is raunchy, says Mary Davidson. All right, everyone, I'm out. And I paid Brooks. Have a good night. Nacho cheese sauce. Papa John's hates DoorDash because they have their own drivers. And things. Robert, I've noticed that with some, but this one up here, they're good with me, man. They like me at least. I don't know. But what about the iHeart Gig Work Festival? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Ranch is a bomb, but very fattening. It's late over there. Somebody is waiting to take an order right now. Okay, you know what? Be that guy that's like saying, no, I'm not going to do that. Skip priority. I'm going to skip priority. I leave at the door. I have, what just happened? Okay, standard, 20, 30 minutes. So right now we're at 75 cents for a dipping sauce, $19.66 for a cheese pizza with mushrooms and black olives. You can make it a gift, add promo code. So we're going to click on that and then enter your first promotion. Enter code. I've already clipped it, so we're going to clip that. We're going to paste. I pasted it in there. As you can see, this is going to take my total down $10. It should. Oops, you're not eligible for this. It just asked me to get $10 off, and now it says I'm not eligible. What a clown. I don't care. I'm not going to waste the time to figure out why. Okay. So let's go ahead and just forget about that. You're saving $2.51 with Uber One. I don't know what that means. Okay, so no delivery fee. Temporary fuel surcharge. The 45 cents we're getting from each order, it tells the customer there's a fuel surcharge. So it's already hitting them with a fee. No delivery fee. I signed up with the Uber One temporarily because it's like free, I guess. No fees. $24.88. Now we got to leave a tip still. It's going to be an expensive pizza pie. Let's just talk about that for a second. Hold on, let's finish the order first. Let's hit next. And let's show you what. Now, here we go. Tip your late night delivery person. So this is what pops up. So I'm going to get on a little bit of a rant because y'all know me. Okay, you ready? It says, they make delivery possible no matter what time it is. There's a little info thing. You click on it. Say thanks with a tip. Uber says tipping is an optional way to say thanks. When 100% of your tip goes to your delivery person, and you can change the amount up to 1 hour after delivery. That means you can take it away or you can add it. The percentage you see are based on your order total before any discounts or promotions. Okay, I understand that. It automatically defaults to 18%. Not mad about that. It's fine. Cheers to you, 15%. You're great, 18%. Thank you so much, 20%. You're my hero, 25%. Now, this is the kicker, and this is why I use the word miserable. And it's a harsh word. It's why I use the word clown. I know it's harsh. I offend some people when I say it, but I'm doing it for effect. Ruby's Piggy Bank, YM, thank you. So after all that, the suggested tip's $4.84. 18% of the 24 is $4.84. So it's going to take my total basically to $30. So if you don't believe in tipping, or if you had a bag, you have to hit edit, and you have to do work to not tip your driver. When the app's suggesting you tip, it's saying delivery drivers make it possible for you to be lazy and not go outside. So this is why I have a problem with people that deliver these lowball no tip orders, because this is what a human being's doing. They're devaluing you. They're saying you don't matter. They're saying that they don't want to tip you. They're saying, nah, I don't do that. To me, that's ignorant. I'll debate anybody under the sun about it. I think there are very rare times where customers don't understand, like, it's a Walmart delivery, it's a prescription. That's less than 1% of what we do, guys. Okay? It is. It just is. A PetSmart order that they ordered through the PetSmart app and it didn't even give them an option to tip. Like, there's certain things like that. But this right here is despicable. How much are we tipping? How much are we going to leave it? How much? I usually tip $10. What do you guys think? No free pizza bags in my area either. Matthew, good. Yeah. So the reason you might not have pizza bags is because that local franchise group doesn't buy them. They're not required to do it. Some places do because they want their drivers to have bags, but it's not a requirement. So somebody says $6, $10. But with the double stack, they trick. Yeah, they do. $10, $10 is solid. I think $10 is good. Literally, if this could be $13, $14, $15, depending on if there's a surge or whatever the base pay is right now, going less than a mile for this driver, because I know there's probably somebody right here. So let's go ahead and leave $10. That's a sufficient tip. 10. There we go. And then hit save. It's going to jump that up to, there we go, $10. Let's go ahead and place this order. And it says placing order, your order Pedro. And I'll show you guys. I'll hide my address, but it's placing the order. Hang tight. I'm gonna say this is going to be picked up. Order received. I think this is coming quickly now. Time sensitive. And it's preparing order. Okay, cool. I got a text. It says I can add something from 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven, there's a 7-Eleven like down the road. I'd love some ice cream, but I don't need ice cream. So I'm going to pass tonight. Maybe another night. Okay. $34.88 for a cheese pizza with black olives and mushrooms and one dipping sauce. $35. And to those that say, hey, the apps charge too much, I can't tip, then go get it yourself, or you go upstairs and you make a sandwich. I don't need this pizza. Nobody ever needs McDonald's at midnight. Nobody ever needs McDonald's chicken McNuggets or a Taco Bell burrito or a Papa John's pizza at midnight. It's a luxury to have it delivered. If you can't tip, you go upstairs, you make a sandwich. It's a very simple concept. Sorry for the rant. Okay. Let's see what we got here. If you can't tip, take the bus bum. There you go. No tip, make a sandwich. Yeah, Mike, you already know, bro. Come on. That's how we rock on this channel. I don't tell people to take $3 orders. That's nonsense. I just can't. It doesn't make any logical sense. Okay, so now that we've talked about topics, we took a few phone calls. We still need to do the $25 giveaway in the live chat, and we will be doing that momentarily. 777, good luck for the Dasher. I had a 777 the other day come in on Uber Eats, and I almost took it, but the miles were too crazy. Okay, preparing your order. So it looks like they're going to prepare it, and then it will be dispatched. Because I've actually done a lot of Doordash at this location that I'm ordering from, Papa John's. But I actually did one Uber Eats Papa John's, so they're on both. So they're going to have to wind up dispatching it when, it's ready or whatever. It says arriving at 11:05. So we're looking at 26 minutes from now is what it's saying, okay? Let's see. You can share this delivery. That's interesting. So you can share if you're ordering for somebody or, it's pretty cool. I kind of I like the way, I think both the apps from a customer perspective, whether it's DoorDash or Uber, they both have some good and bad. I both like and hate that a customer can add or take away a tip. I don't know how, I think there's good and bad. I think if you have a bad experience and you tip $10, and let's say, I just tipped $10. The guy drops my pizza off, right? But he drops it off next door. Or he doesn't follow instructions. He rings my doorbell, right? And I got a baby sleeping. He delivers a pizza. It's raining outside. He delivers it, and he puts it in the spot, and it's just rain falling on my pizza box. There's, but as a customer, I should probably go outside. There's certain things. If you're a really bad dasher, should you be tipped? Maybe not, right? But we also shouldn't have customers, and I don't think it happens often, but it happens doing tip baiting where they're putting in $10 tip just because they want the food quick, and then they take it back. That's just wrong. That's next level miserable to me. A person that does that's just, they suck, right? But I think the way Uber suggests the tips and the wording they use, I've even seen it where if it's raining, it will say, it's raining outside. Tip your driver for bringing you this food. I think that's really great. I used to be an Uber ride passenger for a little over a year, almost 2 years. And after I would get out of the car, a little notification pops up, tip your driver, and it has like suggestions depending on the amount of distance. It would be like $1, $2, $5, $10. I think that's great because it's letting the consumer know that drivers work for tips and it's appreciated. With DoorDash's app, it's really hard to add a tip. It's super easy on both apps, I think, to take away, like to custom a tip and do 0.00. And that, to me, I think the app should have a pop-up like, if you don't want to use a suggested tip and you want to tip 0, just understand you might get cold food. It should say something just like that. It just should. Our drivers get to pick and choose orders. They're not employees. This order might be delayed. It should say something like that. They should be very transparent with the consumer so that somebody that doesn't know about tipping or doesn't feel it's right, they can then make a decision at that point to not place the order, which the companies don't want, but people are still going to order, right? Or they can say, you know what? No, let me tip because I do want this pizza hot. But they don't do that because they know there's too many miserable clowns that back tips out. There just are. And there's too many clowns that take the $3 orders. It's crazy. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is bliss. But we got to do better, guys. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The message should say, chumps don't tip. It would never say that, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, track. Let's see. Still preparing your order. And then it will tell me the person's name, and it gives me a picture of them and all that. DoorDash doesn't show picture. It has name. Uber shows picture. I do think Uber is a better app as far as that goes. Even as a driver, I have to sometimes take a picture of myself to confirm that I am the right person on that app. I think that's smart. I think it's safe. I think DoorDash should do that as well. What do you guys think? Okay, it's still giving me 3 minutes to get something from 7-Eleven. My voice is getting worse as we go. Dallas and Fort Worth. What up, Joseph? You just not getting in here? You late, bro. What's up? I hope you're well. I think the DoorDash app can barely function as it is. Yeah, good point. Good point. I'm probably asking for too much. It's a good point. It's a really good point. Jorge, what up, man? Thanks. DoorDash been watching your videos now. Got quite a few 625 offers this last week with no tip. They are listening. Huh? DoorDash been watching your videos. Got quite a wow. They might be. I doubt it. It's fun to talk about, though. You might be right. Who knows? Listen, I'm going to say something right now. I could help DoorDash. If they want them to listen, I could help them. But the issue is they have people making decisions that have never really done this work currently. And they talked about how they were going to have their executives and people and their techs do DoorDash, actually have to dash. Have you heard anything? Since they mentioned that, have you seen any story about that? No. DoorDash does everything for PR. It's all smoke and mirrors. They could have a really good app if they, All right, here we go. We have Jamar. He's a diamond. So Jamar is somebody that takes everything. When you're a diamond, it means your acceptance rate is very high. I was a diamond on rideshare, but never on food delivery. Jamar's taking care of your order, view profile. You can click on the profile. 2,046 deliveries. There's Jamar. Fine looking young man. Delivering since September 2021. Satisfaction rate 99%. Cool. And then look, it even gives you update your tip. You can do that right now. Look. Show your support with a tip. Your tip. So right now I have the option as a consumer to up it or down it or completely take it away. Interesting. But you see who's picking up your food. It says, we found another night owl to pick up your order, arriving at 11:05. So I can see exactly where he is. Okay, that's the car icon. He's close. So basically, wow, he's really close. This order came in at him probably 13, 14 bucks going 2 miles. I'd say that's a pretty good order for our boy, Jamar. He's going to leave it at the door. That's that. I had a platinum driver with 117 deliveries. Yeah, I think you can get that with 117. It's just platinums, I believe, the tier right below diamond. I believe it's diamond, platinum, gold, and then blue. I'm a blue. But I was diamond when I was rideshare because I took like everything. Yeah, text number's right here. 314-526-6232. Let's see. Let's get in the comments. You guys got questions? A little Q&A. We got 290 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Anything you'd like to know? Any DoorDash questions, Uber Eats, questions about the house, the move? Anything you'd like to know? Let's do a little live chat together. Eats only doesn't make you have AR to get Uber Pro. Yeah, so Tony, I started with the driver app, and then I added the Uber Eats. So I think my app looks different than some people's that only have the Uber Eats driver. I don't know. But I get like surges. Like when you see a surge that said you're in an area and it says plus $5, I get that even on delivery. It's really weird. But I think it's because I can toggle between Connect, Uber Eats, and rideshare. I don't know. Update Jamar's tip with this 5 and maybe the other 5. Should I give him $20? Let's see how he does. I can update it after. Benny says, just finished a DoorDash Uber Eats shift in Vancouver, Canada. Shout out to Canada. I had a KFC till a person try and grab my phone out of my hand and confirm pickup. Have you ever had this sort of experience? I was living. Ooh, Benny, let's talk about that. That KFC probably, first of all, nobody should be touching your property and your phone. That's stupid. That's rude for them to do that. But I bet that KFC has problems with drivers picking orders up and then canceling and getting free food. But they should have asked you. To me, an appropriate way, a restaurant should say, could you please confirm this pickup? Like as they're giving you the food, they should say it's our policy for you to confirm this pickup in front of us. I don't mind that because they're protecting themselves. But if they're grabbing your phone, yeah, I wouldn't go back to a place like that. That's crazy. Jeff says, Pedro, how do you think what reason you select for decline does to the algorithm? I always put order too small. Jeff, I don't know. I bet that they probably look at those reports at some point, whether it's quarterly or monthly or yearly, to see what we select. But I don't think it makes a big difference, if I'm being honest. Because I've marked that I don't want to go to stores, and then the next 5 orders are the same store. I've marked restaurants that's closed, gotten half pay, taking a picture of the restaurant, and they still send me an order from the restaurant. So I don't think the algorithm is that smart. Got it. Based on rideshare. Yeah, that makes sense. I got a message that I'm platinum tonight. That's cool. I just finished doing Cleveland. I think it taxes mine. How do you find out what level dasher you are? What do you mean, CJ? What level? There isn't any levels. There's top dasher, if your acceptance rate is 70% or more, and then there's everybody else. Can the owl set on the candle stand? Somebody said that earlier. It's kind of busted here. I don't know. You guys don't like the candle? I was going to light it, but I forgot. See, I guess he can. But then you don't see Kobe. So I got to figure it out. I'm up for suggestions, but we're not all the way done down here, guys. This is what I came with up for tonight. top decliner here, says Nova Dasher. So Driven Dad Tony says Uber Pro on Eats is based on how many trips you did, not anything else. So it's based on trips, not percentage. 907, what up? Dashing to the Bank says KFC and Popeyes are the worst restaurants. You know what? I'm not a fan of Popeyes. The KFC close to me is actually really, really good. I'm probably there sometimes 10, 12 times a week. They're really good. Staff is great and they're very fast. But like Wendy's for me is trash. Lose the candlestick altogether. So lose this altogether. I might do that. Top Dasher, don't pay Uncle Santa. Okay, let's see what we got here. So you can see he's actually, the little emoji shows if their car's moving. If the customer's looking at it. He looks very serious. Jamar looks very serious in this picture. He means business. Let's see what we got. I think Dashing Grandpa just added me. What did he say? What kind of mic are you using? Oh, I'm using a J-Lab. I bought it at Best Buy about 7 or 8 months ago. I think it was about only $100, but I'm going to upgrade. It's a J-Lab. The one thing I like about it, I like how easy, like the functionality of it. It's got a few settings. I don't know, but it's one of the mics. It's not, it captures everything in the room. So I don't like that. The one I'm going to get is going to be a little bit better. Crazy Cajun, what up? I made 30 one morning because DoorDash kept sending me orders to Bye Bye Baby when they were closed. I've had that happen to me one time, Bye Bye Baby. I got half bad. So Josh, just absolutely have to be a top dasher here or you won't ever work. So Josh, you can't just schedule yourself. You do it because you want to dash now, I'm assuming. I miss where you ordered from. Oklahoma Gig Work, what up? I ordered from Papa John's. There's a Papa John's really close. I just got some pizza, man. Oh, Mary, they did? You know, I tried that a few times. The Driven Dad. When I see people use those handicap spots, it's ridiculous. A directional mic. Good idea. I'm working on getting set up. Dashing Grandpa is going live. Dashing Grandpa, can you put in when you're doing that? I think I saw. Are you doing it tomorrow or this week, right? I'll definitely stop in. But can you put in the comments when you're going to do that and what time so everybody can kind of come join you if they have time that night? Jamila, how are you? The exact location is going to be St. Louis. That's the city. July 30th, 2 p.m. I'll be sending out a lot more information.